What's up, guys? Retro Gaming Guy here. So today in this video, I'm going to show you guys around the Labor Day sales on Amazon. These are running from right now all the way through, of course, Labor Day, which is Monday. So didn't expect them to be available this soon, but they are. And there's definitely some great deals out there. So in some cases, you can get up to 40% off, depending on, of course, what you're looking for, what category you're looking within. And this is across all different categories on Amazon. But we're going to be focusing on, of course, mini PCs and some gaming stuff will come through as well. So let me jump into this for you guys. You can see here we go. We are on the Labor Day sale page here on Amazon. And right off the bat, there's some great items across a wide range of platforms. And of course, we've got some gaming laptops up here as well from Asus and Acer. What's the price point on these? So we both are 17% off. Let's see what the Acer Nitro is going for. I've actually eyed this many times over, but just I'm not on the go gaming a whole lot. So laptop for me doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but 17% off. To be honest now, and this is something I always want to highlight when going through sales on Amazon, this never sells for $779.99. So yes, this is a discount. Is it a 17% discount? No, it's definitely not. So just be on the lookout because sometimes things seem like a better deal than they actually are. But what else do we have on here? Let's see, just kind of combing through here. Oh, this is I actually have this monitor right here. It's one of those nice curved gaming monitors. 219.97. Yeah, I think I paid like two something for this. It wasn't 219, so it wasn't as low as it is here. Maybe I had it at like 10% discount, not 21. So, depending on what you're looking for, this could be a pretty solid option. I have this, like I said, and it is a great gaming monitor. I do a lot of my recordings on that. It's not the setup that I'm currently using and, the setup I use for live streams, but still very good option here. And this is kind of catching my eye here. I was going to jump into mini PCs. You can see I've already got it typed in here, but let's take a look at this 58-inch. I believe it's a smart TV, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Smart Fire TV, 4K. 347.99. That's a pretty fair price point for this. And you can see here it's almost at the max 40% off, which is as high as you can get off for the Labor Day sale, but 37% is significant to say the least. Generally priced at $549.99. Like I said before, probably usually never gets up to that full retail price. However, we are significantly lower than that. We're over $200 lower right now. So $347.99, great deal on this. I'm not familiar with the brand. I mean, actually, I've certainly heard of the brand, but never had one myself. But for a 4K Smart Fire TV, definitely seems like a solid option here. And you can see the ratings. 4.3 stars out of 5, and there's over 4,054 ratings on here. So, yeah, I mean, the general consensus is that's a great product right there. We've got some, wow, those are some expensive wireless over-ear headphones right there. Yeah, it's a high-end brand, but even still, only 11% off. And yeah, I mean, pretty pricey. So let's jump into mini PCs. Now, I'll provide you with a link to the main Labor Day sale page in the description here, but I will also be sure to link you over to, the pages that we jump in from there. So I'll link you directly to the mini PC section of this. If you want to search for different deals yourself, though, just make sure that you're in the deals category here. So just go to this drop down menu, make sure that you're highlighting deals, and let's see. This is actually a great option right here. If you're looking for a webcam, before we get into mini PCs, not to keep waiting and waiting and waiting, but take a look at this right here. I actually just bought this, and I actually did a review on this in the past. It's a great 4K webcam. So if you're doing streaming, if you are doing like a lot of Zoom calls for work, stuff like that, this is a great option. It will actually track your movement as well. And this whole thing swivels around and it will follow you. So if you're like out on a conference call or or say you're walking around a conference table, this will actually track your movement. And just pick this up because I have a YouTube channel with Marcus Buff Bagwell, former WCW and WWE wrestler. We're going to be doing a podcast together now. That's the new edition that's coming. And I picked this up for him. He's going to be adding this to his setup because we'll both be working kind of coming together remotely. So, yeah, this is a pretty sweet option. And this is a great low price point right now, too. This used to be way more expensive back when I got it for a review. So, Yeah, it just kind of got off topic there a little bit, but let's jump into mini PCs here. And we're kicking it all off with Beelink up here at the top. Now, the EQR6, I've never reviewed this. However, this will likely be the next mini PC that I review from Beelink. I just talked to the brand the other day, and they're going to be sending me this. I believe it's their latest edition, and I'm not even sure what the specs are on here. Let's take a look. So for the EQR6, and it looks like it's in different colors. We've got the Ryzen 7 7735HS processor. That's 8 cores, 16 threads, speeds of up to 4.75 gigahertz on here. DDR4, excuse me, DDR5 RAM on here. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty cool. And we've got dual HDMI display, supports 4K. Awesome. This looks pretty stellar. And what do we have for graphics on here? AMD Radeon 680M graphics. Those are outstanding. So this would be a powerhouse for gaming. And at that price point, 16% off currently. I think that's a pretty decent deal just looking at the specs. Again, I haven't reviewed this yet myself. We'll be doing that very soon, but based on what I'm seeing here, I'm getting very used to the specs on mini PCs. So I'm getting to the point where I can just kind of glance at this stuff here, all the specs outlined, and figure out about where it's going to line up performance wise. This would be very good. And at 369, I think that's a fair price point for high end gaming experience that would be attached to this. So definitely worth considering, but if you want to hold off until I do my review in the next week or so, that would certainly, enable me to give you guys a lot more information. Now we have the Beelink Sur 7 here. I'm not sure what the discount is on this. Let's take a peek, and 26% off. So this is where I want to highlight things. This is a great price point right here, $539. I don't want to take away from the fact that this is a good price point. This used to sell for well over the $729 that's posted on here when it first came out. However, these days it's not the latest model by any means from Beelink, so it's not selling for 800. It's not selling for even 729. So is this a discount? Yes. Is it 26? Is it truly 26% for where we are today in 2024? No, it's not. I would say that this is probably closer to like a 15% off discount, which is still good, but 26% is kind of padding it a little bit. Still big fan of the Beelink Sur 7, the Beelink Sur 6 Max, the 7, and even the Beelink Sur 8. All great options. So definitely something to consider. Take a look at the specs, weigh out the pros and cons. Definitely faster than this option up here at 369, but you're paying, you know, a good nearly $200 more. So 170 or so, give or take. We've got the Beelink S12 Pro Mini PC, which I believe I have reviewed this as well. It's got the 12th gen Alder Lake N100 inside. For Beelink, I mean, this is probably as low as it gets in terms of this one and this one here. These are the lower end options, both with the same processor. These price points are fair, but if you want to have a higher end gaming experience, you'd probably want to kick it up a few notches from there, spend a little bit more money, but get way more bang for your buck. Down here, we have the Beelink Mini. Now, next one down is the Beelink Sur 5 Pro. That's got the AMD Ryzen 7 5800 H processor, speeds of up to 4.4 gigahertz, 16 gigabyte DDR4 RAM, 1 terabyte M2 SSD installed within. And as it says right here, high performance mini computer. This is definitely high performance. $299. It's a pretty solid price point, especially with an AMD Ryzen 7 in there. So another great option, we've got the Beelink Sur 8, which I just mentioned. You can see I purchased this back in July, so just a little over a month and a half ago. Speeds of up to 5.1 gigahertz, and this uses the AMD Ryzen 8845HS processor. So another great option here. This is pricey, though. I mean, it's the latest and greatest, so you're going to pay a premium. 16% off. I mean, that's accurate. This does typically sell for that 749, maybe a little bit below that on a normal day, but still, a high price point here, and that's something that I mentioned in the past. You don't have to get the latest and greatest, pay the most, amount of money for it. You can go the Sur 7 route, you can go the Sur 6 Max route, save yourself a couple $100, and still have a stellar performance with gaming. So, definitely some more options here. We have the Sur 6 Max right here. Now, this is the more expensive Sur 6 Max. I want to see if they have the other one here, because I just did a video not long ago on the other one. There it is right there. Beelink Sur 6 Max, $389. Now, this is a great price point, 22% off. That's accurate. Again, I don't know that it always sells for $499. You might find it at like $489, $479, but still significant discount on here. And you can see last purchased July 24th. So just over a month ago, I got this and I reviewed it, and it was a phenomenal experience. So for that higher end gaming, definitely consider this Beelink Sur 6 Max, and I'll provide some links to all of these in the description as well. We've got the Beelink Sur 5 Pro over here, which I think we saw before. If we go to the next page, let's see, we've got a compressed air duster mini blower right here. Not sure how that got under mini PCs, but these come in handy. I actually have one of these, not this model, but they definitely come in handy, especially if you're trying to clear out the inside of old game consoles. That's what I use it for. The Xbox 360s I have, that definitely comes in handy. It's a blower. It's also a vacuum, if I'm not mistaken. Great for keyboard cleaning. So 69.99. It's, it's pricey, but it definitely comes in handy. We've got some more Beelink products here. The Beelink SEI 12, which I reviewed as well. We also have, let's see, Camrui product here. I would always choose, just based on the fact that we're seeing a lot of Beelink here. I mean, Beelink is definitely one that I would choose over like Ace Magic, Ace Magician, etc. Nothing really against those brands, but Beelink is just, top tier, just like minis for them. So I always try to go those routes when possible, if possible, of course, over the other brands that, just haven't been around quite as long. They aren't as reliable. What else? I saw something here. Okay, the MSI Claw PC gaming handheld right here. This is basically, the competitor of like a Steam Deck. And I just want to see what the discount is here. $569. I feel like that's about the average price point for these. So I'm not sure that we're getting a massive discount on here, but let's take a look. 24%. Okay. And that's $749 off the list price. I know for a fact, because I've actually checked this out pretty closely, I know for a fact it doesn't sell for the full $749, but still, again, it is a discount from the regular price point of this. So, and this is the more expensive option. We also have the Ultra 5 135H over here as well, which is probably like $499 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 490. Okay, yeah, 499 with the discount. And that's 29% off. And that's off of retail though, which it never fully sells at that full price point, but still, it is a discount. I would say it's probably closer to like 15 to 18%, but still, great option for those looking for a really high powered top of the line handheld. So I don't have a lot of firsthand experience with this, but I was at CES in 2024 earlier this year, which was January in Vegas, and did see it out there. And you can see right here on the graphic, CES 2024, where this was kind of highlighted. So I think that was it for mini PCs here. Yeah, there's a few other options, but we definitely touched on the most prominent listings on here. Now, while within games, while within deals, we can type in gaming and, see what kind of populates in here. So we got some mics right off the bat. Maono, which is the brand that I gravitate towards. I'm using a Maono mic right now. I love what they have to offer. And this one here looks like the same one, but I don't believe it is the same. Let's take a peek. Yeah, so that's a different brand right there. Great price point, though. I mean, you can't go wrong with $19.98. What else do we have? A little footrest here. Now, I actually have this. I love curved gaming monitors. 124.97. That's a pretty solid price point. Actually, I may have I think I have the more expensive one than this, but 124.97. That's pretty solid. 17% discount. So if you find that you're looking for anything like, hey, I need a gaming mouse, for example, just go over to the deals tab here and see what you can find. Now, this is something that I may get because I don't know if you guys noticed, I got rid of my boom arm for my microphone here. I kind of like being able to portably move my mic along with me. And, this is kind of what I have. I don't have the little mini boom arm on here, but that might be a solid option for me. I'm definitely liking the way that, I'm able to leave stuff on the desk rather than mounting it to the desk. And, I'm just able to move around a little bit more free. So that might be something that I get. Also have some gaming chairs here. Not familiar with this brand at all, but I mean, it seems like a really low price point of $69.99. Now, this right here says purchased in May. This is my microphone right here that I'm using right now. Mayono is awesome. Love what they have to offer. So, yeah, I mean, there's something for everybody here, whether you're looking for controllers, keyboards, mouse, gaming laptops, gaming PCs. And I've heard good things actually about this right here. What kind of a discount are we looking at with this? Only 12%, but this is, that's a sharp looking gaming laptop there. I'd like to review some gaming laptops. I've only reviewed a couple so far, but I always have a good experience. And I just don't use laptops much these days. I was strictly laptops for the longest time, and now I feel like I'm all over the mini PCs. They're so easy to take with you now as well. Mechanical keyboards seem to be popping up all over. So yeah, lots of great options for you here on Amazon. I highly, highly, highly recommend just kind of combing through some of this stuff because you'll find a lot of great deals on Amazon right now, up to 40% off. So even if it's not, something like a Black Friday deal, you're not getting like a 60% off or anything too crazy, but 40% is nothing to sneeze at. So definitely a lot of great options here for the Labor Day sale on Amazon, up to 40% off on select items. So definitely take a peek, comb through here. If you're looking for something or if you're trying to do some, at this point, late back to school shopping, it's a great time to do so on Amazon. Take advantage of even the smallest, discount. It goes a long way in this day and age. So I'll provide you guys with links once again in the description of this video. I'll throw one up at the top of your screen right now too, just to go over to the main page of the Labor Day deals on Amazon. But let me know what you guys found on here. If you found anything, let me know what you're looking for. If you're looking for something special this Labor Day weekend. But that's going to do it for today. I just want to give you guys the heads up because I was shocked that these were actually available this early in the week. At the time of this recording, it's Thursday evening. And I think some of these went live as early as yesterday. So take advantage if you can. Let me know if you find anything good in the comments of this video. You guys know the deal, though. If you enjoy the content today, please give me a thumbs up on the video. And, of course, hit subscribe to stay in the loop for all future videos right here on the Retro Gaming Guy YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.